This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the home of the TCU Horned Frogs in Fort Worth, Texas, Amon G. Carter Stadium. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Will kick this away to start us off. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. That strong covers that are tackled at the 11-yard line. Seven defensive backs on the field in preparation for this passing down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Receiver in motion now. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now, they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
They'll kick it away here. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. Tackle made at the 23 as he gains some important breathing room.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Throw to the running back in the flat. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Swinton. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass here on second down. The pass is caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grabbed by the receiver. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. They look to throw it here on second down. Finds his man. Gets some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And the Horned Frogs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Touchdown, Texas Christian. They finish off the scoring drive. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. But he's got some space here. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. This should be the last play of the quarter. He'll hand it off. Picks up a few yards there, and that's going to wrap up the first. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to throw it deep. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The pocket breaking down. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
So to avoid another punt here in the second drive, they got to convert here on third down. Looking to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made on the right side. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
And the Bulldogs line up with a first and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Finds an open target on the left side. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
Second and goal for the offense. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that battle.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes them one of the top backs in the country.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Running through the tackle. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. He finds some space. Off the spin move. He's in the clear. Past the touchdown, TCU. He broke away and they couldn't catch it.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Returner looking to create better field position. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Offense ready to start this drive. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. There's contact on the throw. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result. Some positive yards.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Blitz and a quick sack.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. And a short pitching catch to the tight end. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
And the Horned Frogs will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. touchdown catch to the right. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
The Horned Frogs will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made on the left side. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed. And he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Boy, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the Horned Frogs come to the line with 1st and goal. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. That's a design quarterback keeper. Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. A deep shot right down the middle. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
And that's good enough for first down.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to the home of the TCU Horned Frogs in Fort Worth, Texas, Amon G. Carter Stadium, as we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Kick this away to get us going. He'll return it from inside the 5. The punting team is on the field. They know that it's first down. And the punter is hurried, and this punt won't go very far. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
Well, that returner might not see very many more chances in this game. But that's a real heads-up play by his teammates to recover the ball so the offense can keep possession.
This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the home of the TCU Horned Frogs in Fort Worth, Texas, Amon G. Carter Stadium, as we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Horned Frogs will kick this deep to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Handoff running right. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. And the offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Looking to throw it on first down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. He's found some room at the 45. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First and 10 play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And that one's straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
Wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. He lets it go on the move. Oh, what a grab! Tackled there by the defense.
And it is awfully tough on a defense when a quarterback's able to move outside of the pocket and still keep his eyes downfield looking for those open targets. You don't know whether to attack him and try to bring him down or to stay back and defend the pass.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Makes the catch downfield. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, that's zone coverage there, and the receiver does a nice job of sitting in that soft spot in the curl route. And what I love is he's not just going to go down. He picks more yards up after the catch, now that the quarterback delivered a strike to help move the chains.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Incomplete, trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Back to throw again. But they can't make the connection. Falls incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's bringing it back. And it's a solid return after the interception.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Here's the first play on the drive now. They begin at the 39. Hand off to the right side. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wide out. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Now they're putting themselves in these third and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
And the Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, TCU.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw, and that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years, guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Fights through a tackle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback.
Oh, that one's picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
First down, TCU.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period.
Georgia, 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Now here's the toss play. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down.
Makes a quick catch. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Delivers quickly to the left side. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll be brought down. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, they've had great continuity, done a nice job of mixing the run with the pass. Here, one of their first mistakes on the drive, a dropped pass, and now a fourth down.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion. He's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. When the pressure gets home, he's dropped right there, and the deficit will remain where it is. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they tackle him at the 8. The offense starts backed up on this possession. And the TCU offense takes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Catch is made. Room to run here. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, TCU. No chance to catch him there.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Fights off a defender. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
He's got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against a pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Trying to create here on the move. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his back. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a cornerback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He flips it to the back across the middle. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the 1st down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Quarterback drops back. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down.
They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here.
And the Horned Frogs line up on 1st and 10 now. Ball handed to the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Across the 40, the 20, at the 10. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Dogs.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with a ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. They'll try to run this one in. And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Kicking team makes the recovery, but I think they got there a little early. There is a flag on the field. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the 4th quarter. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Breaks into open space. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. It's out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do.
Looking deep down the left side. Catch made down inside the 25. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Dogs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open, quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21.
That makes the score. TCU 24, Georgia 21.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And I don't think that made it 10 yards before getting touched. Of course, that's going to be a penalty. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the 4th quarter. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Direct snap. Muscles past the defender. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Trying